The California School Boards Association, the Association of California School Administrators. CSBA and ACSA. In Sacramento, our names are synonymous with effective advocacy for the state's public schools.
As educators, we're trying to make the world better for both the individuals and society as a whole. And I think if there's a single tie that binds CSBA and ACSA together, it's got to be that, and it's something we can all feel really good about and that we're all here to act on this week.
Our legislative efforts extend beyond the state line all the way to the East Coast. In April 2023, we're heading back to the nation's capital for the second installment of our Coast2Coast Federal Advocacy Trip, and we want you to come with us.
Anytime you can gather superintendents, administrators, and school board members, and many of you parents, our guardians, anytime you can gather that group of people in a room to strongly advocate and have our voices heard on the Capitol Hill, then you know what? How can they not listen to us?
It's really important, the work that we're going to be doing over the next few days. I hope you learn a lot, and I hope that when you have the opportunity to meet with your congressional members and some of the other agency leaders, that you really take the time to let them know what's important to you locally, what's important to California, and also let them know that we plan to see them every year after this.
CSBA and ACSA will lead a delegation to Washington, D.C., where we'll advocate for the federal funding, policy, and legislation needed to support our students here in California.
Many of you are veterans, lobbying, whether it be in your local regions in Sacramento. The building might be a little bit nicer, the floors might be a little bit nicer, and we're going to talk about this tomorrow, but be unapologetic about it. This is your city. This district is our nation's capital, right? So be unapologetic about that advocacy, about telling those stories about what our kids need.
While in D.C., you'll meet your federal representatives and engage with top officials from cabinet-level departments, and share strategies for student success with fellow school board members, superintendents, and other education leaders. And you'll return home with information that can improve your governance practice and help you create a better policy environment for your students.
If you are already participating in Legislative Action Week for CSBA and you already understand what it looks like and feels like to advocate for our public schools and our students, then this is a great way to take that to the next level.
At the U.S. Department of Education meeting yesterday, board members and superintendents had a great opportunity to talk directly to the leadership at the U.S. Department of Education about the issues in California relative to federal funding, special education, mental health, and a variety of other issues. It was a fabulous meeting, and I think people walked away feeling really excited and feeling that we've established a really solid partnership in working with this very important agency back in Washington, D.C.
Registration starts October 5th and space is limited, so don't hesitate. Visit csba.org/coast-to-coast for more information and to sign up for this unique opportunity to take your advocacy to the next level.
Wow, way to make me cry. California's in the house. It's so good to see everybody.